the show, we spend a day in the life of freerider Nick Gregory. Catch up with one of the madmen at mountain biking, Andrew Mills. But kicking us off today is all the action from the ski across. Ski across is all about speed. Clearing the jumps and pumping the transitions will get you extra pace for the flat sections. Staying high in the berms and keeping your skis on a clean edge will accelerate you out of the corners. But the biggest obstacle will be other people on the course. Get tangled with them and it's all over.
This is the scene at the top of the ski across course here at the 2001 Planet X Winter Games. Speed is what it's all about, and the competitors waxing up their skis for maximum performance. First race about to get underway. Craig Branch, Alistair Coleman, Simon Costa and Joel Draxel.
Here we go with the start, Mick, an all-Aussie start, and we've got one down already. Alistair Coleman, he's out of there. That's the end of his race for the day.
Well, straight away, Craig Branch out in the lead, and he's clear of Joel Draxel. Simon Costa's picked up third position as they head down through the berms.
Yeah, you can see Craig Branch here. Bud's miles in front. This guy has made our Olympic team for Salt Lake City, and you can see why he is a mile in front.
Well, this course designed for snowboarders, but these skiers are getting maximum speed out of it, and they are flying down.
Yeah, we can see Craig Branch. Bud crosses the line first. He will qualify for the next round. So too will Joe Draxel.
Let's check out the all-important start. The idea of the ski across is to get out in front and defend your lead, and that is exactly what Craig Branch did right there, all the way from top to bottom in number one position.
The course is unreal. Some big air. It's pretty open, so you know there is places for overtaking, but yeah, it's an unreal course.
Back to the top, heat number 2. Brett Vale, Luke Dean, Andrea Birchtold and Woody Burma.
Okay, we look at the races in the gate here. Here we go. This will be an interesting race. We've got 2 freestylers, 2 alpine racers. Who we got in front?
Well, it's a fight for the corner, and Woody Burma with the helmet cam on is completely out of the race right there, losing it at the top. But out in front right now, looks like Brett Vale has got the lead.
Yeah, and it looks like we've got Lukey Dean running in a close second, followed by Andrea third, and of course Woody, he's out of there with that 360 spin at the top.
Down underneath the wave, look at the speed they've got as they surf through the berms. Who is that on the tail right there? Luke Dean is hot on the tail of Brett Vale, but Vale looks like he's going to hold on a little bit of style as he crosses the finish line to take out race number 2.
Yeah, Brett Vale and Luke Dean will qualify for the next round. As we go back to the start again, we can see Andrea a little back seat and Woody with his special spin at the top on the camera.
Well, the 2 freestylers being taken out by the alpine skiers. Awesome shots. Check out the speed right there. Massive distance in air. Race number 3 and locked behind the gates is AJ Bear, Trennan Painter, Josh Lubeck and Steve Lee.
Again, here we go. 2 freestylers against 2 alpine racers, and you can see Stevie Lee and AJ Bear have streaked out to the front already.
Yeah, look at the speed the alpine racers have got. They really know how to tune their skis and get on those edges. Look at the massive lead that AJ Bear has already got on Steve Lee.
Yeah, AJ's one of our favourites to do well at this upcoming Salt Lake Winter Olympics, and Stevie Lee, the legend of alpine racing in Australia, they are miles in front.
They're down through the whoops. They handled them with no problem at all. And AJ Bear just cruising to the finish line to take out race number 3.
Yeah, it was a pretty easy run for both these guys. The alpine racers, they've streaked ahead. They will qualify for the next round.
Yeah. Out of the gates is where it all counts. And check out AJ Bear pushing with all his might as he heads down into berm number 1. Steve Lee and AJ Bear right there neck and neck. And AJ Bear just streaks through to take it in first position from top to bottom.
It's good. You've really got to press those jumps, otherwise landing on those flats from that height isn't real good for the knees, but I like it. It's a lot of fun.
Daniel Moore, Mark Strzelecki, Martin Reiter and Chris Davis make up heat number 4.
Okay, we've got 4 races in the gate, 3 from Australia, 1 from Austria, and we've got ourselves a great start coming into the first gate. Looking pretty tight, coming into the third. Oh, good night, Martin Reiter. The Austrian is out of there.
Well, that was the tightest start we've seen so far, and it looks like Daniel Moore has come out in front. He's followed by Chris Davis, and Mark Strzelecki is still on his feet in position number 3.
Yeah, I think the race is pretty much a foregone conclusion here. Daniel Moore, he is streaking miles in front.
Yeah, Daniel Moore out in front now, checking out the competition behind him and chilling out towards the finish line. He comes over in first position, and Chris Davis also qualifies from this heat. But let's check out the top one more time where the race was won and lost.
Yeah, you can see how tight these skiers are. They're jostling for that front row position. Martin Ryder from Austria, he's out of there. No more for him today.
And we'll be back with more insane action from the ski across here at the 2001 Planet X Winter Games later in the show.
I'm Andrew Mills, I'm 22. I'm an engineer with Qantas and live in Sydney. Basically, I started off as a BMXer from a pretty early age of about 7 and progressed from there, you know, sort of kept riding as fast as I could and then progressed into mountain bikes probably about 14 and then went pretty serious at it probably 5 years. My greatest inspiration, it's my brother, my little brother. He's now taller than me and he's doing really well. And I've got to keep beating him, which is not going to be so easy now. Not many tricks in our sport, really, just speed. And to be fast, I suppose you got to be smooth and in control. For mountain biking, really you need a bit of base fitness. So I suppose anyone us downhills will get on a cross-country bike or a road bike and get a bit of fitness up. You know, you just jump on your bike right out your door and just ride. Go and cause some havoc in the streets or something, just do anything. Really, at the end of the day, you can have all the fitness you like, but you need to be able to ride on dirt and rocks and fast. Otherwise, you're not in it. Big injuries aren't very fun, but I suppose I don't really have many fears of the sport, although I suppose if you can talk about it in the industry, I don't want it to go under. You know, I don't think that's going to happen, but I'd hate to see that lost. Skiing's a big distraction. I try and get down here as much as I can, you know, ride when I can, but through the winter, the snow's unreal. Most amazing thing I've seen is a dam. If you can picture a little small sort of paddock dam and a bit of a hill into it, and probably a jump as high as the roof, and we screamed down into it, jumped off the jump into the dam water, and then, you know, landed and sort of found out that it was probably up to our belly buttons, and don't do that every day. Best memories of all the 99 Winter Games, that was probably a highlight for me, winning that. And probably a few years ago I was runner-up at the Nationals, so that was cool. In the future I'd really like to move on and, you know, just ride the world, I suppose you'd say, just get around and experience it a bit more, see how I go and progress from there and hopefully just keep climbing the ladder. Maybe one day be #1, but it's a long way off. My competitors are great mates, really. Like, you can't beat them for mates. You know, they'll always stick by and you know, there's nothing like a bit of competition out on the track and you're your best mate at the end of the day. Winning to me is a bonus, a big bonus. Fun's #1, winning's bonus.
The resort's 1,250 hectares, and currently the way the snow is, we're grooming about 2/3 of it. As you ski and as you ride, you work the snow down the hill, and that of course kicks it up and bumps it up. So what we do with grooming was we then turn around and we plough all the snow back up the hill and finish it, let it freeze up, and let them all have it again the next day. The blade on the front actually pushes the bump or pushes the snow into place. You then finish it with the tiller, which is implement on the back.
We actually built the spread course over at the Hyper Trail. A lot of extensive time, grooming time was put in that, building and designing. We had a French guy come over, Cedric. They give us a hand in the layout and the design of it, and we had a couple of American drivers, groomer drivers that sort of did a lot of work in there as well. And then the trail crew guys, we come in there and we fine-tune everything after the machines have been through there. We shave it, shape the berms, and just make sure that it's rideable for the riders during the course of their training and the next day.
I'll see you soon then. Hey Nick, how you going, mate?
You told me to turn it off so he doesn't find out.
I'm not a big talker. I like to go out sometimes and get rowdy, but I like to keep to myself, kind of, not be too loud.
Who's this guy? Spear practice right now? What are you doing, dog?
Are you hungry?
I'm Mary Gregory, Nicholas Gregory's mother. Very proud of him. Did you feel you had a good?
Yeah, I had a good run.
Good run. I said to Dad, I didn't see you do any. What do you call them? Like a somersault. And Dad said you do those, but you didn't do any today.
Thanks for that conversation.
Nick, anytime he sets his mind to something, he'll follow through. He's a bit of an observer, but when he does it, he puts it all together and does it well.
Come from Avalon, Sydney, New South Wales. Grew up on the beach, so I've always been into surfing. I guess that kind of got me into snowboarding, kind of a transitional sport as well as skating. I'd rather do a video part, have a really good video part than go over following the competitions and stuff like that. I'd rather go and build jumps, ride parks. We're going to go over to that rail and check it out, see if we can session it. I really like to ride the park. Park's my favourite thing. When they've got a few rails in the park, it makes it even better. It's super fun if you got other crews sessioning it with you, like all of your mates. You can just push each other, try new stuff. It's so much better riding with a crew.
This is my big brother. He's a good snowboarder.
Big brother?
But a bad.
I'm your little brother, Betty. The last time he gave me cheek, that's what happened.
Yeah.
So now he's learned.
Here comes your limo, dude.
We are down to the business end of things at the top of the ski across course. Semi-final one. Craig Branch, Joel Draxel, Brett Vale and Luke Dean.
Races are in the gate and we have a great start. It's nice and tight as we approach the first berm in here. There's nothing in it. It looks like Luke Dean out in front.
Yeah, Luke Dean has got the whole shot. On his tail is Craig Branch. Joel Draxel and Brett Vale takes up 4th position.
Craig Branch and Luke Dean are the favourites for this race. Let's see if they can finish this one off. Oh no, Craig Branch! Oh my God, he's out of there, one of the favourites.
Taking one in the guts right there is Craig Branch, leaving the door open for Joel Draxel to come through in 2nd position and Brett Vale to pick up position number 3, but the clear leader and the winner of this race is Luke Dean.
Yeah, how are we going at the start here? This was a great start, nice and tight, there was nothing in it. Coming around the first corner, you can see the jostling and the pushing and shoving going right on there.
Check out Craig Branch, he wanted it, he was hungry for it, but overcooked it right there and crunches down.
Without a doubt, the biggest stack of the day.
2 of this lot going through to the finals. AJ Bear, Steve Lee, Daniel Moore and Chris Davis out of the gates.
Okay, I've got my money on AJ and Stevie, but we'll wait and see what happens coming around the first corner. It looks like we've got AJ in front, Stevie Lee and Daniel Moore close for 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, AJ Bear has got a convincing lead. He's going to be hard to beat as they go over the whoops and underneath the wave. Looks like we've lost Chris Davis back there somewhere. We'll check out the replay shortly and see what happens to him. But right now, AJ Bear streaking in front.
Yeah, our Olympic hopeful in Salt Lake looks like he'll take the win here. I think 2nd and 3rd will be the tight one. It looks like Daniel Moore will cross 2nd and go through to the final. Stevie Lee will be 3rd.
And on the replay, we'll see exactly what happened to Chris Davis. He made it out the gates, no problem, but this is where he came unstuck.
Yeah, you can see he split his legs open, got an edge, over he went, he's out of the race.
And AJ Bear runs away with it to win the semi and move on to the finals with Daniel Moore for their chance at Planet X Gold.
All right, AJ, through to the final, mate. What's going through your head right now?
I'm in the money.
That's it.
No, I'd like to win it, but it's going to be a very tough final. I'm pretty sure there's going to be all ski races in the final, and it's going to be tough.
Time to separate the men from the boys. This is the final. Luke Dean, Joe Draxel, AJ Bear and Daniel Moore in the gates and ready to race.
And we've got a nice clean start here again. AJ was right, is an all-skier final. They're some of the best alpine races we've produced, and have a look at this for a start. It's tight.
AJ Bear has slipped into 1st position, followed by Luke Dean, Daniel Moore and Joe Draxel.
AJ's come down there. He was leading now. Luke looks like he's taken over the lead. That could have cost AJ the race.
Yeah, check out the speed by Luke Dean as he whole shot straight through into 1st position and down through the berms.
Yeah, AJ, he's still trying to chase up to Luke, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. It looks like Luke might cross the line first, and he does.
Yeah, as soon as AJ Bear touched down, Luke Dean got a taste of Planet X Gold and went after it all the way to the line.
There you can see Luke congratulating his competitors he was up against, AJ, Daniel and Joe. As you can see back in the start here, it was tight coming into that first corner. They were pushing each other and shoving. Who could get out in front to get the lead?
Yeah, it was AJ Bear, but right there he overcooked the landing. And what actually happened there, Topper, to lose form?
Just a little back seat, come down on one leg. Bad vision, hard to see. A lot of excuses there for AJ, but you can't have excuses on race day.
Yeah, and Luke Dean grabs gold.
It's good fun, never done anything like this before. Normally just a speed skier, Super G downhill on the national team. But this is totally different. It's good training for us. They're all out here, AJ and Bud, having good fun. It's good.
The Alpine skiers shine through, with Luke Dean taking the gold medal. AJ Bear picks up silver, and the bronze goes to Daniel Moore.
I mean, everyone watching will obviously going to see you actually had no seat. Did that even come into your mind at all, that fact that you might impale yourself on your own frame?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I went for the backflip, because the seat was out of the way. So, actually, I did think about it coming down. Just for the lip, I was going, I hope I don't ram straight into it. I hope I slide back off it or something. But it was awesome.
Next week on the show, the boarders hit the slopestyle course for an awesome expression session. Olympic hopeful AJ Baird talks about survival on the World Tour. And the skiers double up in the half pipe.